I mean, look, we've got sunshine to the south, but what you'll notice is clouds are coming in from the north because we have a cold front that's moving in. Now, you might step outside and say, wait a second, it really doesn't feel that bad outside. Temperatures, they're pretty mild. Yeah, we'll talk more about that in a second, but that's because the front hasn't reached us yet. In fact, it's a little further back to our north and west. You can see the snowfall coming as that front starts to push a little further south, but this is going to fall apart. A lot of this moisture coming off of the Great Lakes, but as for us in southern New England, there's not much moisture left to work with, but a couple things you're going to notice. Wind is going to kick up and temperatures late in the day will change pretty quickly. In fact, you can actually see the front depicted here in the temperatures on the regional map. Why do I say that? Well, because look what's happening on the coast. We're in the 30s all the way from northern Maine to Long Island versus Montreal, which is back at 7 degrees. Watertown at 14 degrees. That abrupt temperature change is because of the difference in airflow before and after the front. Now, you can see a little more of that warm air before the front right here in southern New England as we zoom in back toward home, because the temperatures reflected on the map, they're the current temperatures, make no bones about it, no typos here, but they're closer to where our highs should be. It's 36 right now in Providence. The average high for this time of year is 38 degrees. It's 36 in Taunton right now. It's 39 in New Bedford, 38 in Newport, and Westerly at 37. Now, again, it is going to be windy as this front approaches us and even afterwards as well, so keep that in mind. The 30s will feel like the 20s for most of the day, and as the front does move in, we will see more clouds and a snow shower or two not out of the question. That said, this is not going to be a life-changing day in terms of precipitation. I would call it perhaps a nuisance, maybe just aesthetic when it comes down to it. Just keep that in mind. As we head into the next couple of hours, again, the wind kicks up, temperatures stay in the mid-30s, and it'll feel like the mid-20s even in the afternoon. Little bit of sunshine after the front leaves, but then the sun sets and that cold air after the front really settles in. Temperatures dip down to the teens overnight, which just happens to be cold enough for snow. What a coincidence. No, just kidding. There's never coincidence in the world of weather. It is all connected, and we actually do have our next round of snow coming with our next storm just after midnight. So you'll see these snow showers beginning around 12:31 a.m. or so. This is going to be more consequential for us, although timing is on our side. I say that because look at the clock. Hopefully you are fast asleep. We're talking dark and wicked early here. 2:30 a.m., 3:30, 4:30. That's when these snow showers start to taper off. We'll see a little mixing along the coast before this area is done with us, but that's about it. Now, we will see a couple extra showers later in the afternoon, squeezing the last of our moisture out of the air here, but that's about it as we move through the day. Again, in terms of accumulations, it's nothing that's going to really set any records or anything like that or anything close. Coating to an inch along the coast, 1 to 3 a little further north, although I'm going to be real with you guys. I think 3 inches is going to be pretty tough to come by. I think there are a few spots locally, perhaps in far northwestern Rhode Island, my friends in Scituate, Foster, Gloucester, Pasco. I think you might have those numbers, but most of us will be closer to 1.5 inches. Now, over the next couple of days, we get cold and then we get warmer again. That warmer air is just in time for some rain to come on Friday, a break on Saturday, and then we're back to a couple more snow showers Sunday night into Monday.